We're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But up next, our fashion flashback with Bo Derek way back before she was in the movie 10. And why she came to Kim Kardashian's defense when it came to cornrows after these messages from your local station.
TV movie Jenny's for 1200, please.
Movie audiences first took notice of her after she played Perfect 10 Jenny Hanley in a 1979 movie. Amy.
It was Bo Derek.
Right.
I love it. That is Bo Derek's Bo. John Corbett proudly making note that his girlfriend has made it into a Jeopardy question.
That's really cool. Bo and John live on a massive ranch, and her love for animals reaches much further than that. She joins us today to talk about all of that. But good to see you, Bo.
Good to see you.
To make it into a Jeopardy question.
I know.
As 10. I mean, what did that mean to you, Bo?
Well, I've had almost 40 years of it, so occasionally, but I'm surprised it still shows up.
Yeah. I feel like they need to send you a plaque when you made it. You know what I mean? Once you've made it.
Yeah, when you're on every year or something. Yeah, there should be something.
But that
you're
movie
a regular.
10, when I think about, like, were you in this picture much? Like, I feel like it's just that iconic shot that I always think about, and this movie just stays with you.
Yeah, it's that shot in a couple scenes. I think I'm in it 10 minutes or something. And I never expected any of that to happen, any of this sensation. I was excited to go to Mexico and be around some fun people, and that was about it.
Well, you also brought, I feel like the photo of you on the beach with the braids. You highlighted a style that was going on, and a lot of people were like, oh, I need to get me some of those Bo Derek braids.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, I think, even posted, right? But it was interesting to see you kind of come to her defense and say, hey, this is not the first time this style has been worn.
No way.
Yeah.
It goes back to ancient Egypt. Who knows how long? I mean, we can find, look, there's a mummy right there. I posted, that's Neferatu, I think is her name. But it's an ancient hairstyle that I copied from one of Anne Margaret's backup singers, and we all copied it from ancient Egypt or beyond. And but I think Kim was saying that it was the Bo Derek style because she had my exact pattern.
Design.
And she was doing sort of a photo tribute to my old photos. But I thought it was beautiful on her, and I got in such trouble.
I think black folks were just like, hold on now.
Culture vulture.
They were like, hold on now.
You're looking at a culture vulture. And I was just, it was ridiculous.
All that from hair.
Yeah.
All that for hair.
How is life on the farm with John? You guys are our favorite couple. We have this video one time. I don't even know what we were doing, but you and John sent us a video. Well, first, let's look at you on the farm here.
Oh, yeah, that's...
in your onesie.
Every single day. I got that on a USO tour. That's my feeding. Isn't he cute? He's about 40 years old, this little donkey. He's adorable.
Oh, that's a donkey.
It's a donkey.
I thought that was a baby pony.
And what do you have going on with Wild Aid?
Wild Aid. Wild Aid is this really cool group that specializes in reducing demand. So they take pop icons, celebrities, Jackie Chan, Yao Ming, Maggie Q. They're all doing these big, huge ad campaigns in Asia to try to convince people to change their habits. Because for me, if we can try to protect these beautiful rhino, African elephants, everything on the ground, but if we don't get people to stop buying these body parts, somebody's going to kill them.
Right.
And who are you really going to blame?
Yeah.
So the responsibility is with the person who buys it. And so we have these we're reaching 1 billion people a week throughout the world.
That's awesome.
With these huge ad campaigns with the top ad companies. And it's a great program. And it's working. There is good news. We started about 16, 17 years ago with shark finning and Jackie Chan and shark fin soup. And now in China, the new studies show it's down 50 to 80%.
Oh,
Wow,
That's
that's
outstanding.
amazing.
Yeah, it's good. The price of ivory is about half in China. So things are starting to turn around because people are just not buying it.
And so what do you feel like when you see those photos? We see them on Instagram and stuff all the time of like the safari, and then there's a jaguar that's been shot, or for hunting, for some like big game hunting kind of thing.
Yeah, I find it horrific myself. It's not professional hunting is not what's causing the problem. It's poaching, and it's this huge black market that causes such sadness and destruction of a community, of families, of good people and good countries. And it's a horrible black market, just like arms and drugs and all the others. They're all the same characters, pretty much. But we have, on the 10th of November, a beautiful gala coming up with David Foster and entertainment and Cirque du Soleil. And people come, and thank God they give so much to this cause.
And you also have a pet care line.
I do. I knew Bo Derek Pet Care. You can find it on the internet and in retail stores. And
You said my
Michael-
dog's going to smell good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, you know, dogs aren't backyard tied to the tree anymore. They're part of our family. In my case, they're our children. And so look, there they are on the boat with me. And they do everything with me, but
Wait, who's this?
but they smell, they stink, they smell terrible. So that was my goal, was to keep them clean enough to be up here on the sofa with us.
So what are the smells? Like, tell me, give me one.
Oh, you wanna know.
Yeah, because I got Frito chips right now. and
Yeah.
We're trying to get rid of this smell, and I can't do it.
Yeah, no, I can. I'm sending you product.
Let's do
There
it.
you go. See,
It's,
done and
it's a
done.
patented fragrance that
Okay.
neutralizes bad odors.
Guys,
Can
I
How
s-
cool is Bo Derek, by the way? Is this
I
how
know.
you picture her? Earthy, artsy, on the farm.
Yes,
Like,
I feel like we should all just go hang out.
Right,
after this.
well,
It's like,
come on out.
that's
Ride
what I want.
bareback, and look at this. So there she is with John Corbett.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we were doing with y'all, Bo, but we sent y'all a video, and then John sent this one back. Roll it.
John Corbett here. I'm sure, like me, you've been following along at home throughout Sex Week on Access Hollywood Live.
What is this?
Be easy to tucker out now on the final day. But I say stay strong and finish me.
He's not wearing pants. Oh, I shot that. He's,
I forgot what we were doing
I
with y'all.
don't remember what you were doing, but you know, he's so funny. He's hilarious. You know, he always plays the good boyfriend in films, which he hates. He's bored to death with it, and he's really quite wild and fun and crazy.
Well, we
And
love y'all. I think as
he
a
loves
couple,
you guys.
y'all are our
Yes.
family here. I think you should stick around with us right now because Dr. Christy Funk is
Yes.
coming up. She's joining us to show the proper way to do a self-examination. Every woman needs to see this next, and man, it's coming up. Yeah,
It's happening.
you can share. Yeah, so stick around for this.
I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself.
Serena Williams kicked off Breast Cancer Awareness Month, urging women to do breast self-examinations. Next to risk reduction, early detection ranks as our second best defense against the disease. But are we doing it enough, and are we doing it correctly?
I think that's the big question. Dr. Christy Funk has helped thousands of women through breast treatment, including Angelina Jolie and Sheryl Crow. Her new book is titled Breast, the Owner's Manual. Bo Derek is back with us because I think all women, Dr. Funk, especially during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but in general, are so interested in this. So let's talk about the self-examination. We hear it over and over.
Okay.
How often do we need to be doing this?
You need to do it once a month. So if you're still menstruating 1 week after your period, your breasts are less tender and lumpy, so do it then. And if you've stopped menstruating, just do it the first of the month. Check it off your calendar. Do you want to know how to do one?
I want to know exactly
Yes.
how to do it. I'm serious because I don't think I've been doing it correctly, and I get lazy with it. My mammogram comes back okay, knock on wood,
And you
and I'm
don't
not that
decide.
diligent about it.
So when do you start? Believe it or not, I want girls to start at age 13, when your breasts are developing. It's a reportable phenomenon for a teen to get breast cancer. So that's not what we're looking for as a teen. We're learning the lay of the land, and so when you're in your 50s and 60s, you don't think of your breasts as like icky and lumpy and confusing and weird, because you've been with them all your life, so you should get to know them. And you get the lay of the land, so heaven forbid, if later in life a new lump shows up, you're like, that was not there before. I've been
Right.
doing this since I was a kid. So how do we do it? First, you're gonna disrobe from the waist up. Stare in the mirror. You're gonna put your hands above your head, then on your hips, and you're gonna flex. And what you're looking for at your breasts is a new skin thickening, dimpling, retraction, redness. Is one breast suddenly larger or a different shape than the other? Importantly, are your nipples pointing the same way they've always pointed? A new flattening or turning in of the nipple is very concerning.
Wait, hold on really quick. Put up this thing of this lemon that we had. We had this graphic, this picture that really showed what we should be looking for, which I found fascinating.
Picture's
Look at
worth
this.
1,000 words. So that's what you're looking for in the mirror, all those kinds of just odd changes. Next, when you move on to the exam, you can do it standing in the shower or laying on the bed, put a pillow beneath your shoulders. You're gonna raise the arm of the breast you're examining and use the other hand. So the 3 fat pads of the middle fingers are gonna do the examining. And you want to pick a pattern. Any way you do it is fine, but do it the same way every time because you're trying to get this unconscious memory of the tissue.
Okay.
So you can go back and forth like words on a page. You can do concentric circles like a target sign. You can go radially like spokes on a wheel. Just keep it the same. And you're just gonna do it 3 times. First light, like you're thinking just under the skin, is there anything there? Pass through it one more time, go a little bit deeper. Third time, deeper still, like you're really trying to feel towards your ribs. So pick your pattern, do it, and then there's 2 ways to finish this exam. One, you're gonna go up into your armpit. The breast is actually more like a teardrop with the tissue headed up into the pit. So go up there, and then also you're feeling for lymph nodes, a little marble.
Okay,
Last
wait,
move.
on that note, before you move on, I
Okay.
feel like I feel stuff. So what am I looking to feel?
So you're feeling the first, start exams like right after your doctor did your annual and you just had your mammogram. So you can feel like, okay, pretty sure I'm okay.
Right.
Because the lumps you feel, if you're not used to doing this, are gonna wig you out because breasts are lumpy. What we're looking for is the continuation of that pattern. When something pops out that's new. So what you're doing when you're looking at doing your exam is feeling for a new thickening. It may be a mass with definite edges, or it may be vague, or it may be focal pain. Like, whoa, every time I pass that spot, it hurts. You're gonna finish your exam by squeezing the nipple gently. You're looking for 2 colored fluids, bloody or clear like water. Everything else, green, yellow, I don't care.
Really?
Okay.
You're
I
gonna
didn't know
repeat on
about
the
that
other breast,
part.
and then
Good, right?
you're done for the month.
Check it. So I like I mentioned to you guys on the break, I've had 2 lumpectomies. Thank God they were benign. And I still get checks. But for me, I was so young, and it was scary because I didn't feel anything at first, but I couldn't even take a shower. It hurt. The water hitting my
pain
chest.
was what you noticed
Yeah,
first.
it was pain, and then I noticed the changes.
Right. Only about 7 to 10% of all breast cancer presents with pain as the initial finding, but there is a rumor out there that, oh, it hurts, that's a good sign. I mean, it's usually a good sign, but it doesn't mean that it's not cancer.
Right.
See, that's the thing. I've always heard that. So many conflicting reports for the
Right.
average woman out there. She's going to do her self-exams. What else can she be doing? What is the deal with mammograms? I hear you need the ultrasound. You do your mammogram.
So you're still going to find different societies giving you all different kinds of recs, and you can individualize this plan to your own desires. But if you really want to find cancer, most reliably, you start at age 40 if you're at normal risk. Get them every single year. Don't stop and don't skip years until you plan to die in the next 5 years.
Oh, I don't want to plan that.
Okay. And then in terms of ultrasound, you asked about that. Breasts can be dense. About 50% of women under 50 have dense breasts, 30% over 50, which means it's like a white splotchy snowstorm on mammo, and you're looking for a snowball. That's cancer, is a snowball in this snowstorm. So mammo will miss literally up to 50% of breast cancers. They're still useful, but you want to complement that mammogram with a whole breast screening ultrasound. If you yourself have had biopsies with weird cells in the tissue, or if you have a strong family history, you're considered elevated risk, I want you to space mammo and ultrasound 6 months from breast MRI. And insurance will pay for these things.
Do you have any question before she goes? Is this
No,
unbelievable?
it's fascinating. That exam is a lot more. I'm very good and I'm regular with my exams, but I didn't do the
Couple of tricks. Oh yeah,
I
that's
like
there.
this start off.
Yeah,
That's how I do
never
my
did
exams
that.
on people, because they flex, and all of a sudden one breast, if there's cancer in it, will be like
You'll
it just
see a change,
it just-
movement, or
it
I
just
didn't
sounds
know that because you
Interesting.
always hear the shower and you
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
that. But please come back.
Yes,
we
thank
love
you
having you.
so
here.
much.
Thanks for all
Thank
your
you
work.
for what you do.
Oh,
for
Dr.
us. Thank
Funk's
you.
book, Breast, the Owner's Manual, is available right now.